Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network. Joseph Zakshesky with you alongside Chicago Blackhawks goaltending development coach and Peter Aubry. Is some pretty big news dropping today for the Rockford IceHogs and Chicago Blackhawks organization, and Collin Delia getting his first National Hockey League call-up to the big club in Chicago. And, Peter, walk us through the transition, because this is a goaltender that started in the ECHL, improved in the American Hockey League, and now getting his looks in the big-time show.
Yeah, no, Collin, he's a great individual. He's really worked hard this year, and he's been quite determined. He's had some successes this year, he's had some downtimes this year, and he's handled both of those things very well, and really look forward to watching him with the Blackhawks.
And hearing a lot of the players talk about some of the most improved players they have seen, Collin Delia's name has come up quite often. You just have to look at maybe his first couple of games in the American Hockey League and how well he handled against those contests against Iowa to where he is now. What have you seen as a coach that has surprised you the most about his development and progression?
Again, we knew he was a high-end individual, and he would do the things necessary to get the most out of what he has. And again, he's been really determined, and he's had an even keel. And again, whether it's been through a high moment or a low moment, he's come the next day ready to work. And at the same time, too, let's not discount some of the guys in the room. We have some pretty good vets in there, starting with Jeff Glass, who have certainly been able to help and guide him to the successes that he's been having.
And then speaking of Jeff Glass, he also was nominated for a major NHL award. Walk us through that. That certainly is a pretty big tip of the cap to his accomplishments this year.
It's unbelievable. And I'm certainly not the only person to say this, and you can talk to anyone in the hockey world who's met Jeff Glass. He's just an unbelievable human being. And what a great testament to him and his family, of his path, of his career, of his story this season. And hopefully have something he can do in the future. But it's, just nothing but an honor for him, I'm sure. And just great to be able to be a part of that and see it on a day-to-day basis right now.
And then final thoughts on Collin Delia getting his first National Hockey League call-up. Again, starts with the Indy Fuel, the ECHL, comes to the Rockford IceHogs in the American Hockey League. Now he's up in the National Hockey League. Not a lot of goaltenders can say they did that all in one season and all in their rookie year. But you as a coach, what has you the most excited, the most anxious to see him out there in a Blackhawks uniform?
Oh, boy. He's a talented kid. He has a great skill set. He's a fantastic skater. He's improved his puck tracking quite a bit this year. His ability to read the play, that's improved this year. There's a lot there, and I think we're just scratching the surface too. I think there's a lot more there, and this is just another step in his process. And again, I look forward to watching him, and I look forward to seeing where this can go over the next seasons, really.
Peter, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
Chicago Blackhawks development goaltending coach Peter Aubry joining us here on the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network.